guys, welcome back to Tractors, Trails, and Living Free. And we're going to go ahead and do step 2 of this project here, clearing out this area. A couple things we noticed from when we cut down some of those smaller trees is that we left some little stumps by the ground. And I couldn't cut them down lower. Obviously you saw my chainsaw was super dull. So as you saw, we went ahead and sharpened that up. We're going to give that a try and hopefully that's been brought back to life. So we got one stump's here under the bucket and one's just over there. And we don't have to take this one out, but we might mess with the third one back by the hickory tree there. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Hopefully that goes pretty quick, and then we'll try to set some natural posts back there on the other side of this lane here, and now we'll see how it goes. We'll just kind of clue you in as to what we're doing and try to keep you informed, try to give you a good perspective of how this is going to go. So we'll catch you back in a second. Well, nice work, Jason.
Yeah, thank you. Turned out pretty good.
Yeah, that first one kind of fought a little bit. You can see it was kind of intertwined with one of these bigger trees' roots a little bit. But that one came out, it did relent eventually, and the second one looks like it came out pretty quick. As you can see, I don't know, it looks like we probably got about, I don't know, maybe six inches of topsoil or so back here, and then it kind of gets into a real good clay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and maybe pick at that other little stump, see if it comes out or not. It doesn't really need to come out, so we'll just see what it does. If it's not going to cooperate, then we're going to move on. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here, hopefully you can hear me over the tractor. What we're going to do here is there's a couple roots sticking out. We're going to go ahead and try to get them at least cleared out so we can, so either they're completely out or so we can fill over top of them. So we're just going to pick at that a little bit here just to make it so we'll use the 430 or so and just kind of grade out like we were in part 1 there over these stump areas here.
root that runs down through here. I had to break that off, which that's keeping the tree somewhat alive. This thing isn't even budging.
All right, guys. So you can probably see there's about an 8-inch little stump. It's pretty small in diameter, but
we can nip it off.
You wouldn't think such small trees would have substantial roots, but this one does. You know, we'll probably either. I mean, it doesn't even need to really have to come out, but what we can do is we can clear away a little bit of the dirt around it and at least chainsaw that little bit off so it can be buried and level off the ground. So that's probably what we're going to do here.
That started up and pull that back away off the side.
Yeah. What are these tools?
Well,
almost seems barbaric.
This is a Maddox, so this one does pretty good. But yeah, these are not meant for a lot of use. Well, they were, but it's much easier with things that will actually do it on its own.
Guys, I gotta be honest with you. When I was his age, I could really work one of these things, but as you get older, time marches on and kind of let the young guys kind of make it happen there. You're probably thinking, oh, that's what it is, huh? The biggest part's the, I mean, if you think it will come out that way, we could do it that way.
I'm wondering. I'm trying. I got a pattern going around here.
I just don't want to get into the. If it is a chainsaw, I just don't want to. I don't want that to slip out of your hands either.
Yeah, well, I got a good grip. There's the big root. Where's Max? Through that side.
Regular lumberjack.
Yeah, that should be through that. Back there.
Just to wear himself out here.
Yeah, it's still attached there.
Think the trunk moves any? By foot? Like, not much.
Probably got a pretty big tap root.
As much dirt like that as possible.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to dig it out, but maybe cut it off and fill over the top.
Yeah, as long as we can cut it below grade.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not even really in the way.
Yep.
It's just being a bit of a perfectionist here, which if you watched any of our other videos, that's not really in our character to be perfectionists. We do our best. All right, we're gonna see if we can zip this thing off now.
See if my chainsaw will start.
See if it's sharp or not.
Yeah.
Think that'll work?
I think so. Mine's a little sharper.
There you go. But we will have to test mine out to see if that sharpener did a good job on that.
Definitely.
At some point here, probably cutting our poles at the end or something. I don't know.
Yep.
All right, looks like we're done on this side for now. We'll go ahead and move to the other end and try to do a little work there. We're going to dig some holes for some poles, and yeah, so hopefully we can get that looking good. So catch you back in a second. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and try out the newly sharpened chain on the steel saw. What we're going to need to cut is, I think, eight poles, 8 foot long. So we went ahead and measured this one out, put a little orange paint marker there, and hopefully this cuts way better. Life is good again. Looks like it's cutting pretty good. Now let's make this happen. Let's go ahead and cut us 7 more. Alright guys, so now what we're doing here is we got to dig, I think, 8 holes here. We're only going to go about 2 feet deep. You know, we saw we had 8 poles, 8 foot long. I think we're just going to throw them 2 feet in the ground. It doesn't really need to be like below frost line or anything. So we're just going to try to dig some holes here and set these posts in and try to get them in somewhat of a line here, so kind of a nice looking result.
That was some hard digging.
Looks like it's doing the job though, better than doing it by hand.
That's for sure.
Well guys, looks like we got 3 of these holes dug right now. I'm going to go ahead and set up the laser level we used a couple episodes ago, I think. Or the last one, or one of them, I don't know. And go ahead and use that grade pole, because that's really what we bought it for, is to help us to do some reasonably accurate digging. So let's get this set up and hopefully get going on these a little bit more. We're like halfway done right now, so like I think 4 more holes today, 4 or 5 more holes today.
Yeah.
So we'll be repositioning before we do those 5. Alright guys, so we got this this line of posts halfway done. We got set 3 posts, and then the tree I cut down in the first video, we left at this height specifically for that reason, because it was going to become one of these posts. So we got 3 of these done. Probably should have started a little bit earlier in the day. It's kind of getting towards the evening now, and mosquitoes are not being very gentle. So ran into a couple rocks on one of these, but you know what they say, big rocks means big gold. So we get excited there. So anyway, we got these halfway done. Probably call it like that, and then on the video after this, we'll go ahead and set the other ones and try to get started on the next phase of this. So once again, thank you all for subscribing and watching, and I appreciate all the comments. I try to answer everything and respond to it, because I really do appreciate that interaction. And you know, it's very important that you go ahead and click on the notifications, just to make sure you keep seeing this series. And it's pretty important. We want to make sure every time we put something out that everyone that has went through the extra effort of subscribing actually sees this stuff. So because we really appreciate what you guys do. We're a pretty small channel, and you know, whenever we gain a subscriber or whenever we lose a subscriber, we see it. So we're not like one of the big channels where they might gain 500 and lose 100 every week, and it all gets washed out. So we really appreciate all the support we get, and just encourage you, if you like what we're doing, just spread the word and let some other people know what we're doing, and try to get them to come along for the ride with us. So thank you. We'll catch you next time from Tractors, Trails, and Living Free.